ยูฟ่า681 เว็บเดิมพันออนไลน์พิเศษสมาชิกใหม่ฝาก300รับเพิ่มอีก200 บาทกดที่ลิงก์ใต้คลิปเลยนะครับ
Many big matches over the years, World Cups and Olympics. Let's go.
Exactly, and so, and I think you need a mix of that on your team.
All right, Cedric trying to play Jesus in behind Mina, and Jesus so clever and strong on the ball. He gets,
You know, whether you say it's a 5-back or a 5 midfield, it doesn't really matter. What they are is their wing back, so their responsibility is pretty much to cover that entire corridor on the right and left side. One young player that I'm looking at is Nathan Patterson, a player that, yeah, definitely, especially for Arsenal in the back, I think that they have a lot of questions right now and who their outside fullbacks are going to be. So Cedric and Tavares really want to show well tonight because
America, action there, right? Colombia on Brazil, they've seen each other before. And Cedric on the ball again. Almost a push in the back.
We talked about being overeager at defending, and I think that's a questionable note pen. But he did have his arm on his back. But maybe if it was 2 arms, it would have been called.
Turnover. Can Jesus score? Save.
That was an incredible save by Pickford. I mean, the fact that he had to be tuned in for that unexpected turnover.
By the dozens and denied this time by Pickford as Arsenal threatens again, and it's off the woodwork.
From these corner kicks, that one wasn't saved by Pickford, it was saved by the post. An excellent delivery, curled, bent,
and then that was the player's player of 2021, and then only able to make 17 starts because of injury last year. Now there's that left foot of. All right, so Martinelli, nice touch there, and that's going to be a professional foul. We'll see if the ref allows for play on, and advantage is being held here. As okay, just Google that Heather O'Reilly. Colombia a goal if you want to see a screamer, but the eyes were a little bit wide there as a couple of efforts. Saka has another ball in a bit. Here's a nice layoff to Jesus. The rare touch that's just a bit too much from Gabriel. Usually he keeps that right on his foot, but
to start the season and it just is such an intense pressure. You don't want to have to put yourself in that position.
All right, so it looks like we're going to have Saka called for offsides there as Jesus decides to take. Still such a young team. It's so much talent there as this ball gets swung in. And that is your first goal. Who else? Gabriel Jesus makes it 1-0 for Arsenal.
You just have to love this if you're an Arsenal fan or if you're Mikel Arteta.
This is a finisher's finish right here.
It is because look, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Everton players on the goal line. He knows that he has to roof it. He has to lift it, and he smacks it with the top of the leg.
In the season, they actually beat Arsenal 2-1. A ridiculous goal for Demarai Reyes. There's that man again. They do set Saka on the far post. Saka with the finish, and it's 2-0 for the Gunners.
A really promising start to this match for Arsenal, and their transition play just looks so fast. Their crisp passes through the midfield. They won the ball in the
by 2. Exciting up and down action here in Baltimore. All right, who came up in the Everton system, was just incredible as a 16, 17-year-old for the full side. Then, of course, goes over to Manchester Cuckoo, bombed up the left wing and challenged Matt Turner. Deflection there as Odegaard tried to get through, and that is going to be a foul in a tough place. Yellow card comes out, and it's Jesus who's needing his teammate Saka to stretch him.
Things are unraveling though for Everton. I'm sure that
red hot. The score